Now, with the release of version 6.4 second half right around the corner, I know a lot of you are probably asking the exact same question. How many Primogems can you actually save during the second phase? A lot of you skipped phase 1 or are hoarding everything you can, planning to pull the moment phase 2 goes live. So in today's video, we're breaking down every single Primogem source available in version 6.4 phase 2. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how much you can save and whether it's enough to confidently go for your dream character and who to actually pull. Also, we are closing in for 2,000 subs, and once we reach that target, I will host a big welcome giveaway. So make sure to subscribe and help us reach that target. Now, let's put things down one by one and actually calculate the Primogems properly, because this part decides everything for F2P players. We start with the one source that never lies: daily commissions. Version 6.4 Phase 2 lasts exactly 21 days. Every single day, you get 40 Primogems from completing 4 commissions, and another 20 from reporting to Catherine. That's 60 Primogems per day. Over 21 days, that comes out to 1,260 Primogems. It doesn't feel exciting, it doesn't feel flashy, but this is the backbone of your savings. Miss even 3 days and you lose 180 Primogems, which is over one full wish gone. Next up is the Paimon's Bargain Shop reset. Phase 2 features one reset. As long as you've pulled even a little in prior patches, you should have enough Stardust to buy all 5 intertwined fates. Each fate is worth 160 Primogems, so 5 of them equal 800 Primogems of value. This is why Stardust should never be wasted on random materials. These 5 fates are basically free pulls waiting to be claimed. Then we move into Imaginarium Theater. One reset happens during Phase 2, giving you up to 1,000 Primogems. You don't need perfect clears, you don't need medals, you don't need insane builds. Even partial clears secure most of the rewards. Leaving this unfinished is basically deleting 6 pulls from your account. Now let's talk about quests, because this is the tail end of the patch. Story content is even lighter here. To keep things realistic, we're budgeting 75 Primogems from leftover quest branches, dialogue completions, and delayed objectives. If you rushed everything earlier, subtract this. If you explore slowly, you might squeeze a bit more. This is a flexible but safe estimate for the average player. On top of that, smaller world quests and short quest chains add another 50 Primogems total. These are the tiny follow-ups and quick objectives that don't look important, but when you're sitting at 74 pity, these are the gems that suddenly decide whether you hit soft pity or not. Now we move into events, and Phase 2 still feels rewarding even in a lighter patch. The main limited time events give roughly 800 Primogems. This includes completion rewards, milestone clears, and challenge bonuses from the flagship event at around 380 Primogems, plus 1 or 2 combat-focused events at about 210 each. These events are designed for casual players, so you don't need perfect rotations or cracked teams to claim the full rewards. There's also a web event, which almost everyone forgets about. You log in through the browser, click through a few tasks, and you're done. It gives 160 Primogems. It takes maybe 2 minutes. Skipping it is literally throwing away one free wish. Next are redemption codes. From the 6.5 live ream, we get the 3 codes worth 100 Primogems each for 300 total, but only if you redeem them fast because they expire quickly. Then we count the smaller but guaranteed extras. There is no maintenance compensation in this phase. Character test runs for the Phase 2 banner units give 40 Primogems. Minor login rewards and achievements add around 150 more. Spiral Abyss and Stygian Onslaught together give 600 Primogems if you fully clear the reset. This is a huge chunk of passive and skill-based income that a lot of players forget to include. When you add all of this together, dailies, shop fates, theater, quests, events, web event, codes, abyss, endgame modes, achievements, a free-to-play player can earn about 4,070 Primogems, plus 12 fates in version 6.4 Phase 2. That converts to roughly 32 intertwined fates worth of pulls. It's on the lean side for a half patch, enough to hit a guaranteed pity if you plan carefully, but definitely tight if you're trying to pull both characters. If you're a Welkin Moon player, add another 1,890 Primogems over the 3 weeks, and your total jumps to around 5,960 Primogems plus fates, or about 42 pulls. If you also buy the Battle Pass, that pushes things even further to roughly 6,300 Primogems plus extras, which comes out to around 46 pulls in total. Now, let's do a quick pull value breakdown on these two beasts, because with banners this stacked, you have to think about priority. Starting with SKIRK, Cryo Sword DPS, raw power, clean kit, and very easy to build teams around. She excels in freezer melt, has strong personal damage, and plays like a faster, more modern swap-style carry, similar to Child, but with better consistency. If you're missing a strong cryo DPS or want to upgrade your freeze setups, SKIRK is a very solid pull. Rounding things out is a SKIRK, and this is where support value really shines. She's basically the ultimate cryo support. Off-field hydro and cryo resistance shred, healing bursts, summon-based application, and insane synergy with freeze teams. On top of that, she functions as glue for a wide variety of comps, not just cryo-focused ones. Even if you don't main cryo DPS characters, a SKIRK still brings long-term account value. So in terms of pure universal value, it usually looks like a SKIRK first, then SKIRK if you specifically want a cryo DPS. But I also want to say this clearly. You do not have to follow meta charts to enjoy Genshin. Pull the characters you actually want. Pull the characters whose design, personality, or gameplay you love. Meta will always evolve. Today's broken unit becomes tomorrow's still good, and next year's power creep will shift everything again. But the real joy of Genshin has always been playing with characters you genuinely like. If SKIRK is your favorite, go all in. If it's a SKIRK, that's completely valid. Your account is yours. Build it around what makes the game fun for you. Well, yeah, version 6.4 Phase 2 is stingy compared to full expansion halves, but it still gives you a real shot at your targets if you prioritize and don't waste pulls. Whether you're going all in for SKIRK, chasing a SKIRK, or skipping to save for someone else later, now you know exactly how much you can stack and the timing traps to avoid. Let me know in the comments who you're saving for this phase. Are you all in on SKIRK, aiming for a SKIRK, or playing the long game? If this breakdown helped you plan your Primogem savings, leave a like on the video. It really helps a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!